Hey, what's up everybody? This is a quick video haul. I'm at my Goodwill, and I just picked up these three things. I'm gonna go back in for more when they start bringing stuff out. But yeah, I got this Xenogear PlayStation Black Label game. It goes for around like 50-60 bucks. It depends, but this thing has no scratches and look like they just opened it and used it once, because the instructions are in good condition. We have this the Attack of the Titan playset by Nendoroid or something, but this thing is going for like 80 bucks. I got it for $5.99. The Xenogear is going for, I believe, $2.99. And I got a new sealed Office DVD board game, $4.99. This thing goes for about around 50 bucks, give or take. Yeah, I was gonna pick up some other stuff, but I thought about it. You wanna, when you go to the thrift store or when you go source stuff, you gotta think about how long you'll be keeping these in hand. And the better it moves, the I rather like pay up or get those items instead of having a long tail item. All right, yep, that's it. I'm gonna come back with another surprise. We are back again. I thought I was gonna get more of these Black Label PlayStation games, but one of the workers made a mistake. But I don't care. She's trying to help me out, so yeah, I don't really I'm not really mad or anything, because I waited actually almost an hour and a half until she got it out. But anyways, this is what I got. It's Nintendo Wii games and some PlayStation and one 360. But the cool thing about these are it's a Japanese version, and they're in good condition, and this one is actually sealed. When it comes to games, you want to get sealed games if you want the most returns, because they'll yield you a lot of profit. And this one, I'm not sure if they have the actual Taiko system. I think I may have sold one like this before, but I saw one for like 150 bucks or something, or 120. Yeah, again Japanese, and this one Japanese also, so I was surprised. But each of these brings about maybe $40 to $70 profit. We'll see. I'm about to go in my storage pretty soon to pack some stuff. Not much, but this is about almost $400 profit. And yeah, so that's it. All right, I'll see you guys. Peace. So this is what was spent today. I think I spent like 25 bucks on everything, and hopefully I'll yield about I'm gonna say 200, 250 if everything sells. But I'm guaranteed gonna make at least 100 bucks. Like every time I go to the thrift store or I go sourcing, I always try to calculate everything in my head before I buy it and try to justify if it's worth it or not. But yeah, this is you're staring at me. This is the haul today, and I don't usually do hauls, but I think I should start making more video hauls because it's pretty interesting when I find stuff and I watch other people YouTube hauls, and yeah, you get an idea of what to source for. Like again, I'm not trying to get some clothes. I'm not trying to get into clothing or any I do mess with shoes because they are my bread and butter, and they yield me about 40 to 70 bucks profit easy. So yeah, also this cassette tape, you don't want to pass on this. Usually they sell these for 99 cents. People think that nobody's gonna buy it, but the rankings on Amazon is actually low, and I got this for 99 cents, so I'll probably sell this for like 20 bucks. So that's a pretty good return for just 99 cents. All right, peace.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to the eBay Amazon Corner, where I give you eBay and Amazon tips and tricks and some advice from my experience. And today we're going to talk about why you should double check all your listings. And I'm going to show you a quick haul of what I got this past week. So anyways, yeah, let's get started. Um, I advise this especially to new sellers because we tend to rush things, especially if we're new. And it could be your one of your first listings or your older listings. Because when you start advancing, you start checking your listings and double checking everything. But when when you first get started, you end up just rushing things and care more about getting your listings up than putting up quality listings. So double check all your listings. That's my advice because I've run into so many times where I've sold an item that I listed like a year, maybe 2 years ago or a year ago, and the listing was wrong, and they only addressed the problem after they received the item. And usually, some customers will play you like that. They'll take advantage of your listing. So if they don't like it, they have a way to return it by saying it's not as described. And this listing I'll be showing you guys actually qualifies for a return. But I'm not too sure what's gonna happen. So let's get to it. So as you see this listing right here, this was a customer that was trying to haggle me, and I gave in, and I because I wanted to move this item. This is from my other store, and I've been trying to move this for a long time, so I just decided to just let it go for I it sold for 45 bucks. Um I think 45 shipped. I forgot, but yeah. Anyways, so he got the jacket. Of course, I sent it fast. Um and this is what he sent me the next day. Well, the following hours after he got the jacket. Jacket is an XL, not a 2XL like the listing. As you can see, it's cut off there. It says 2XL, right? Uh, because what happened was I actually copied somebody else's listing and sold similar. But the thing is, in my information box, it says XL, but my title says 2XL. So it's kind of hard who's correct, but usually you're at fault and they can return it. It's one little mistake of not changing your title listing. And you can see that I actually was rushing and I copied the other person's listing because I usually don't put things in capital, especially listings, because if you put your listing in capital letters, supposedly you're gonna rank really low or they're not gonna show your listing as much. But anyways, let's get to the next I'll show you guys the next I mean the picture of this listing. So as you can see here, it says 2XL correct. So now you look at the picture, it says XL. So technically the customer didn't do his research and he's wrong for not doing his research or looking at the pictures. But um yeah, it does say here that it is an XL and then I listed at 2XL, so I'm actually wrong. So always double check your listing because you'll get in trouble. And this is not the first time it happened to me. It gets the best of us. And it's not it's a rookie mistake, but it always happens. Especially if you're on those crunch days where you're just trying to pump out listings or just get rid of your death piles and you end up skipping this procedure. But like I said, the customer did not message me back yet, so we'll see. He might wear the jacket. He might wear the jacket and then decide to return it next week, which he can, obviously. But I do not accept returns. That's why I put this seller does not accept returns. I'll give you a small barrier of protection when it comes to returns, especially if they try to if they try to fraud you. All right. So this next one was actually electronic, which I always I always try to be careful with my listing with electronics. Um, and this particular listing, it was lucky that I was kind of more experienced, and so I sold this camera and I had it shipped ASAP because he wanted it ASAP. But um, I think this person is new because they only got like four feedback, and they don't really know the process and stuff. So this is what they sent me. They received the camera and they got tapes for it, and notice it only turns on if it's only plugged in. So the reason why it only turns on when it's plugged in is because I put on the description that the battery holds no charge, which is super important because you have to disclose that. If not, they'll automatically assume that the battery is 100% and working. So he says right there that that was his fault, not checking the description. But he said it does not register with a tape inserted. So luckily, I had pictures. I had put up pictures of the tape registering to the screen, and it in fact does show it's working. I don't know what he's trying to do, but after I sent him the last message of that take a look at my pictures and it does work and I tested it, he didn't reply back yet. I'm actually um anticipating a return because like I said, he's new. He's probably gonna consult with eBay. eBay will probably tell him to throw in a return. So yeah, it was lucky. Like I said, double check your listing because you'll I know that new sellers will not include all these small little descriptions about your item because they're too lazy or they think it's that reselling is just listing an item and then it'll just go automatically. No, it's not how it is. You're gonna get returns. But this is the reason why I always say double check your listing, and it's super important. And you always want to double check it once in a while because sometimes you'll sell similar, and the listing will reset. Your quantities might be different, would be the same when you first listed it, and but you sold like five of them, so you gotta double check, list your quantities, your information, your title, everything. And you also want to double check the item itself because, for example, you have a shoe that you bought like 2 years ago and it's been in a hot storage for 2 years. The shoe, something's gonna happen to the shoe. You don't want to sell the item and then go back to that shoe and then it cracks. So always double check your listing and your item. So that's it for today. Um, I'm gonna put up this video of a quick haul. I might put it after this video or maybe prior. But anyways, like I said, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate your support. Um, I do have an eBay guide. The only problem is Gumroad actually kicked me off, suspended me just for one dispute, which was a dispute that basically the buyer didn't buy it or something. I don't know what happened, but Gumroad was super unprofessional and they just basically said sorry. It's not personal, it's just business. I was like, what? Who says that to a customer? Anyways, I'm gonna put a review on that. I'm pretty pissed off of what they told me because I did nothing wrong and it was just one return and it was basically a mistaken it basically it was a buyer's remorse. That's what it is. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys, have a great week. Stay tuned for the next video. I appreciate it. If you guys want to buy my guide, just message me and then I'll try to find a way to talk to you guys or get in contact with you guys so I can just send you guys the PDF straight after payment is made. Like I said, my guide is about how to start your eBay business, the basics, and a little bit more, and frequently asked questions on YouTube comments. All right, peace.